The reason why I became involved in the work of the Metals Foundation is when I became aware that this was an opportunity to recognise the men and women that often are expected to put their life on the line in the interests of protecting the public. I thought, what a marvellous opportunity to build awareness for the security industry, to recognise excellence and to recognise the men and women in the security industry that do one thing, and that's protect the public. Yes, they work often for clients, they work for whether it be the aviation industry or the maritime industry or the banking sector, but at the end of the day, they're there to make this community safe. So when I became aware of the philosophy of the foundation, I thought, what a magnificent thing for a bunch of security professionals to come together to collaborate and to really do something that's not been done before, and that's to build awareness in the community of the role of security officers, to recognise men and women that don't go to works to seek recognition, but the community owes them a debt of gratitude for keeping them safe.
I think it's important that it's driven by the industry. So those that are using the services, electronics, labour and others, that we're promoting the industry that serves us. The makeup of the ASMF board is important because we're all senior, experienced corporate end users. I don't think there's many forums across Australia that where the end users, the big buyers of security, recognises those that are providing services for us. And it's more especially the individuals and their special contributions.
The Foundation is a great opportunity to showcase some of the acts of bravery within the industry, to showcase some of those people, those security managers who have done exceptionally well, who otherwise would go unseen and unheard of. So I think the Foundation, in its ability to highlight that, as well as donate money to charity, as well as add to the level of professionalism, is certainly a great initiative.
The work of the Australian Security Metals Foundation is fundamental to changing the public's perception of the security industry and our profession. The work that we do to recognise security officers and security operatives will begin to change those perceptions. The work that the Benevolent Fund will do will recognise fallen security officers, and the ongoing work which the Foundation will do around improving the image and bettering our profession will stand us in good stead for the future.
The security industry hasn't always had the best reputation, and when most people think of security they think guns, guards and gates, when in reality the security is about a lot more than just those simple three things, and there's a lot of really, really good work that goes on in the industry, and the whole charter of the Foundation is to try and highlight and demonstrate that fantastic work that's being done, whether it be people going well above and beyond the call of their job who are working as day-to-day security guards, or whether it be people working in roles as security managers who help develop and grow and mentor young people underneath them and really give them a chance to grow.
An effective way to inspire security is to connect traditional values, courage, commitment, contribution, to real stories, real examples, and real role models, so that we can build on what is good about security, what is inspiring about security, and to make it even better.
What the Foundation is doing is something that's very rare. They're recognizing first responders. And when people first think about that, they think, well, first responder, that's the police and the fire, and it's not. And you have an emergency in a large building or place, and there's a security officer around. That security officer is the first responder, and we depend upon them to help save lives and take immediate action that he can then hand over to the police and fire. I'm going to give you one example. If I tell you about 9/11, you can look up how many police officers died. There were 23 New York City police officers who died, and I worked with some of those folks. And you don't know this, but 33 security officers died in 9/11. And every one of them could have gotten out. None of them were up above where the planes hit. They were all down doing security work in the lobbies, in the retail area, and they all stayed behind to help rescue all those other people. And they died, and nobody recognized them. They recognize the people who have a marketing department and a PR department for good reason. I mean, we want to recognize the police and fire, but somebody should have recognized those security officers.